This is Brenda and Stacy with Let's Wine with Brenda and Stacy, and we have a guest with us today. Actually, we're hoping to get all of our children on the air eventually, and today we have Stacy's oldest, Tyler, with us today. Hi, Tyler.
Hi.
My firstborn, who we have talked about often on the show.
Yes.
So now you're basically here to defend yourself, if you would like to defend yourself upon anything. But honestly, I don't think you care at all about if we talk about you or share a story, or you're just
Nope.
like, go for it.
I don't care.
You don't care.
Say whatever you want.
All
Doesn't
right.
bother me.
He's very easygoing.
Yeah, this one is the laid backest one.
He is. He's a married man now, though, in his 30s.
I know. Look
Yeah.
at this baby do his thing.
Yeah.
So we were going to take this opportunity, instead of putting Tyler in the honey in the hot seat, we're actually going to talk about all the things that go right with relationships. I think Tyler and Nancy have this down pat, and they're doing it really well.
I think so, too.
I love how, as a mom, as Tyler's mom especially, I love how Tyler, I'm just going to talk about you like you're not here right now,
Okay.
and then you're going to chime in. I love how Tyler loves her. And I love how she loves Tyler.
Right.
Like, they have this figured out. What do you think, Tyler?
I mean, I don't know what we do different than what everybody else does, but yeah, we're
Well,
just
yeah,
both
it's
easy
working.
going and it works. So.
Whatever you're doing is working. You just said easygoing, and earlier told me that the relationship was easy.
Mhm.
And that's how it should be.
We just be ourselves and we like each other for who we are, so it works out. We don't have to-
Perfect.
Y'all have kind of grown up together. How long is this relationship in? I said y'all were born together, but y'all been together a long time.
Yeah. Let's see. I guess we started dating in high school, junior year.
Oh.
So I don't know how old I was then, maybe 16 or 17. I think I'm 34 now. So yeah, more than half of my life.
You
Y'all-
think you're 34?
And so y'all went to the same high school together. So
Mhm.
y'all met and had the same interest.
Right.
I have to say, Tyler and Nancy are the smartest people I know. You know, I have talked about, I know I've told Brandon, I know I've told Jeff about, Mama was in the hospital and we were all there. And, you know, I was talking like I always am.
Mhm.
And Nancy said to you, your mom's very linguistic today. Do you remember that?
I think so.
Yeah, that
Yes.
was, and I was like, what's linguistic? I didn't know.
You took offense to it.
I didn't take offense to it because I didn't know what it meant.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
then, so you said very talkative. And I was like, so y'all have a word of the day calendar, or what are y'all doing? You know, I mean, you're just sitting around making conversation. You know, Mama was fine at the time. I mean, she
Right.
was going to be fine. And so, you know, it wasn't as hardcore as it was toward the end of all that. It was just funny to me. Like, sometimes I feel like I need you and Nancy to dumb it down.
Yeah.
Do y'all get that a lot?
Did she? Do you remember? Did she say linguistic or loquacious?
I
I
feel
think it's
like
loquacious.
what's loquacious? What does that mean? Do
Brenda?
you have a calendar
Do
of
you
the
know this
day?
word?
The calendar of the day.
I
was
think
just
it
thinking,
means like very talkative.
But so does linguistic.
I feel like-
linguistics goes into words.
I feel like
actual
linguistic
words.
means you know a lot of different words. I don't. Yeah, I know. I just repeated what she said,
Okay.
but
So Brenda's looking it up because she's our research department.
Would be
Right.
good if I could spell it.
yeah, I don't know how to spell it either.
I found it.
So we're just going to tell this story about me and then that's it.
It just says tending to talk a great deal. Talkative.
Linguistic.
No, loquacious.
Loquacious.
Well, what's linguistic mean? Because
That's going to be words.
Having to do with linguistics.
Like
That's what
languages.
it's going to say.
means you were coming up with some big words that day.
That's not
that
possible.
one day.
That's not
That
possible.
one day.
Yeah.
See, so that's funny. So I thought they said a word that they didn't say, and I still don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But here we are talking about it.
I have been told that one thing that I am good at is taking something that's very complicated and explaining it in a way that makes it very simple to understand for anybody. I have been given that feedback before. So if there's anything complicated you want me to explain, I guess,
You're the one.
just let me know.
That's why I call you about something sometimes. And then I have talked about this on the podcast before, where you've asked me, is my Google broken?
Yes. I heard that.
Oh, you heard that?
That was a good one. Yeah.
You did say that to me.
So there's a good reason I said that.
Why?
If
'Cause
you're asking me something that I don't know the answer to, so I'm just going to have to Google it myself.
Well, you could look it up
when I could Google it.
because you can't read.
Right.
I can't read.
Do you know what the telephone game is?
No?
Okay. If I tell Jeff something and Jeff tells Brenda something and Brenda tells you that thing, like it's going to be different than what I said.
Okay.
So if
About
I,
the changes in the chain.
yeah. So if I Google something and tell it back to you, there might be something that's missing.
So you were just saying that to help me
Right.
deeper.
Yes.
You weren't saying that to be an
I
ass.
was being more helpful. Well, maybe both. Definitely both.
At your age, you're allowed to be an ass to your mother.
Yes.
Well, I mean, there's a limit.
I know, it's a cute ass, though, the way he's doing it, though.
It's cute.
funny.
It was funny.
It's funny.
It was funny. And I thought, well, no, my Google's not broken. And I didn't raise you to be an ass. But here we are.
Right.
Yeah, we were talking about you and Nancy, though, thinking that there was just a wonderful relationship that you two have all these years. And there's got to be 100% trust in there. And we even brought up like the 5 languages of love when we were kind of just shooting the shit at dinner and, the acts of service. And I mean, you two, well, actually, we were focusing on presents, the gift giving, because I know Stacy is a gift giver and it upsets her that people like you and I don't care about gifts anymore.
Yeah.
It upsets me that y'all don't care about the celebration. Nobody cares about the celebration of anything anymore. That upsets me. Life is short. Let's celebrate. It's short and it's hard.
Well, then birthdays need out of the question because every birthday is telling you how short your life is getting. It's another year closer to death is all that means.
So then you need to pick a different date on the calendar. We'll call it your not birthday.
My not birthday.
Your not birthday, and we'll celebrate you that day. You can pick it. And you may also pick a day.
Uh-oh.
I feel like a day where I do whatever it is I want to do that day is a celebration in and of itself. So
Yes, I think so too.
if I don't,
Stop.
But then y'all don't let other people join in the festivities. Like, that's robbing me from a part of your life. In your life, like, I was there for your birth.
so was I.
To me, it's like every year you get older, it's a thing for me too. Like, I feel it. I mean, I
Okay.
feel, you
right.
don't feel it.
No. I think what it is now that my kids are in their 30s, the older they get means the older I'm getting. And I mean, be with them. I don't think celebrating a birthday really makes you feel good.
Yeah. I don't care about birthday either.
All right. Well, from now on, the only birthday that matters, I guess, is mine because nobody gives a shit about nothing and celebrating anything.
I'm okay with that.
What can we celebrate then? Are we just,
Halloween.
We're celebrating right now.
Yeah, you're with your baby.
yeah, you're
That's
on
all
our
that matters.
podcast. I mean, are we going to celebrate our 2-month podcast anniversary?
No.
Well,
Why
we
would we
post the
not?
little things every time we have downloads and we get sent the little thing of like 500. We get excited for a minute, but we haven't made it a big celebration.
You can't celebrate too much because then it's not that special.
Right.
What?
The celebration becomes not special if you just do it all the
I
time.
need new friends and families.
Okay.
I'm just, that's it. I'm out. I cannot be the only person in the world who feels like special events or special days should be made special in whatever way that person wants it, but something.
But what if they don't want anything?
All right, give
Then
me
you
the
have-
whole list.
What do you mean?
What days do you want to celebrate? Like Columbus Day and
No,
Christmas. You like your
I
Christmas.
do love
okay,
Christmas.
birthdays, everybody's birthday.
Everybody's birthday
All right,
Because-
when does it end? Because there's a lot of people
in the world who have
in
birthdays.
the world and
Like
in the
everybody.
family, all your friends.
You know what? Okay, on your mother's side of the family, you have a very small family.
Sure.
Yeah. So I don't have all these thousands of people to celebrate.
Okay,
I
but
haven't adopted a village.
so we're
Okay.
cutting it off at your family, not Jeff's family, not Brenda's family.
No.
I'm just curious because
Well, I
Christmas
consider
is one day.
Brenda's
and then there's
family
like,
my family, and I consider Jeff's family my family.
okay.
But it's still, she doesn't have a big family. He doesn't have that big of a
But it's
family.
still like more than a dozen people, all the families combined. So
Okay, for
that's
fun earlier, and she said it. When's your mother's birthday? Tyler, do you
April
know?
9th.
Is he right?
Yes, he's right. Why are you asking? Oh,
Just
you're
checking.
making sure
The
he
husband's
knew.
in the room. We have
Oh,
to make
you're
sure he
making sure
knew.
he knew. I would get up and walk out and take this table with me and fling it somewhere.
I mean, I had to think about it for a second, but also we did talk about it earlier. I think if we didn't talk about it earlier, I don't think I would have known it.
When's my half birthday?
That's not a real thing.
That's another thing.
Your half
Stacy,
birthday starts April 10th. You are your age and a half the day after your birthday.
Our Stacy loves to celebrate her whatever her birthday year is and the 6 months.
Yes, and October 9th is my half birthday.
Not the 2-month birthday anniversary.
Birthday anniversary.
I mean,
I love this. Let's talk back about Tyler and Nancy.
okay.
When's Nancy's birthday?
Come on.
April 28th. I had to think about it.
Nancy,
for
when
a
you're
second.
listening to this, I hope to hell it's April 28th. You'll have to call in and let us know if he's right.
Sure it is. Of course.
It better be.
So the way I remember things is really weird.
Okay.
Tell us.
So I remember me, Scott, and Nancy are 26 through 28.
Mm-hmm.
So Scott's February 26th, so I'm September 27th. She's April 28th.
Okay.
Oh, well, whatever works.
So I have to say those months in that order for me to remember everybody's birthday.
I love it. I mean, if that's what works for you, if that's how your brain works.
I know it means you're really thinking about it.
But if you gave me a number 1 through 12, I could not tell you what month it was outside of January and December. I just don't remember dates or at all.
You mean if I said July, tell me what number month that is.
I'd have to count them out like one at a time.
Not you do.
And I have no idea how many days are in that month either.
Yeah, I don't know that.
If it's-
30 days, half September.
If it's not important, I do not store it in my memory.
Yeah, like why would you need to store that information? Because you have a calendar everywhere on your phone. You have it on the wall. You have
Or you
it.
just give me the number and I know exactly what part of the year it is.
He's a little bit mine. I mean, I don't know where all of his.
gonna say, there it is.
I know. He gets it from his mother. I don't know where all of your other intelligence, because you're very, very book smart. I'm happy that you have grown into the person that you are, because a lot of that you just had to live life to learn it. The street smart. Does that make sense to you?
I need you to give me an example.
Okay. An example would be when you were a young adult. It might have been very easy for you to learn and to do school stuff and book smarts.
Okay.
But thrown out in the real world, you're probably a little, what do I do? Right?
Yeah, I think so to a degree. I mean, there's 2 big times in my life where that happened. The first was after I got my driver's license.
And
I'm driving around and experiencing things on my own, right? Before that point, everywhere I've gone, I've had to go with an adult, right? To the mall, out to eat, whatever. I was not really big on just saying, hey, take me here, and then you drop me off, right?
right.
So, and then after that was when I moved to college. You know, it was my first time living outside the house by myself. I knew all the basic stuff. Like I knew how to do laundry and clean.
You're home
and-
teaching.
Right. I knew how to do things at home, but as far as like making it to commitments on time, right? I don't have somebody there to help me remember when I need to go to class or when I had to study or, you know, when I had to do things I had to do. And if somebody like asked me to do something that I didn't want to do, right? I had to actually decide. I couldn't say like, oh, well, you know, mom's not going to be able to drive me that day, right?
Yeah.
So I had to actually figure out like a lot of social things on my own too.
Gosh, I hadn't even thought of that.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff as being an issue.
Yeah. Also, like, you know, I lived in my first 2 years, I lived in a dorm with the first year was with a complete stranger. So, you know, I had to learn a lot. I learned a lot about myself. Like the guy I lived with was kind of crazy, but
You were used to that. You trained your whole life for.
that's true. Looking back,
You're welcome.
looking back on it, he was kind of crazy.
Uh-huh.
But my reaction was just like, okay, whatever, you know, like I didn't care. It didn't bother me. So that's when I really learned that, okay, I can get along with anybody. I'm good with nothing really, just nothing anybody can do really just gets under my skin or anything. He was really messy, came in all random hours of the night. I didn't really care, you know. But I think a big degree was he didn't really care either, you know. If his clothes were on my side of the room, I'd kick it over to his side. He was good with it, but
Why would they even land over there?
And y'all
I
didn't
just
have a
landed
hamper.
anywhere. I had a hamper. Okay.
Did you make it to all your classes on time?
Yeah. No, I was really good about going to
Good.
class.
I know you worried me there for a minute.
There was a lot of times I didn't want to go, but
You got up and went.
I went. I mean, you say that I'm, book smart or whatever, but high school, middle school, whatever was easy for me to learn the things. But now I actually have to like sit down and think about it, have somebody explain to me, pay attention. I had to go to every class in order to learn that stuff.
Well, I mean, your degree was in nuclear engineer.
Yeah.
So
It's not very intuitive, nuclear engineering.
yeah, it's not something you like grew up around or
Right.
when you were little. I never had to get onto you for a bad grade because you would beat yourself up so bad that I was almost consoling you.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay you made a B. It's okay you can make Bs. You don't have to be perfect. But you would just beat yourself up like it was the worst thing in the world sometimes. And I just always felt the difference being Scotty, your brother, who I had to beat a C out of
Right.
or ground a C out of, and he didn't give a poop. Just like, what? I passed. That was his big thing where you were exactly like, oh my God, you were so hard on yourself. And where do you think you got that from?
I have no idea, but I'm still like that today.
But you're an overthinker. You think, or
I don't know. I feel like I've really done well to calibrate myself to think the right amount of things. I think I used to be an overthinker,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like I've grown out of that a little bit.
I definitely do.
I'm really good at measuring myself and my own performance and where I'm at and what I'm doing. I'm always trying to just push myself well past where I am now. So I just want to be the best at everything immediately. And if I'm not there, I get really frustrated and I keep working till I am. So I don't know how I got that way, but it's a good quality to have if, you want to do things like nuclear engineering, I guess.
It is.
right. So your mind is basically just full of that stuff.
Yeah.
Right. It sounds like you limit, like what for the months of the year. It sounds like you limit what that space is used for. You know exactly where
Right.
it goes.
Yeah. I know I can sit down and learn those things in a minute and have it for the rest of my life, but I just don't.
So
get to.
somebody gives you a gift, it stresses you out, doesn't it? Because now you got to figure out what to do with it, and that takes up space in your brain.
What the
Is that,
kind of
I don't know. Well, see,
reason?
I think the reason I don't like it is because now I feel like now I got to give you something. It becomes a chore. I feel
yeah.
like the gift giving thing becomes a chore. That's why I don't like it because I can't let it hang in the balance. I mean, there's got to be a give and receive. That's what I've learned, and so it becomes a.
That's because me, like being a person who is happy to give people things,
Don't give me.
or if I see something that makes me think of you, I don't think I'm going to get this for Brenda and she's going to give me something in return.
But I'm
That's
going to
never
wig
my
out.
intention when I give somebody anything.
Well,
I'm
don't.
not thinking, well, what are you going to do for me now? That's not, I mean, tit for tat, like favors or, those kind of things. You kind of like, oh, I got one in my pocket when I need a favor, but favors are different than
She'll
gifts.
get me every now and then. When I try, she called me up one day, can you pick up sourdough bread? I'm like, yeah. She'll get me every now and then.
I know. But who's delivered furniture for you and
She did.
who had to carry it in myself?
I carried it upstairs. I
And
didn't
she
know it
picked me up
existed.
a loaf of bread. Now I'll never live it down.
Picked her up one loaf of bread.
One loaf of bread. And I brought furniture up them stairs for
One
her.
chair. I took them up the stairs. You just got it in the house.
Whatever.
But
I still had to pick it up and load it in the car.
I
and
would have
bring it
known that
home.
chair existed if she hadn't sent me a picture and said, I can get this
Because
for
I'm sweet and I'm thoughtful and I thought of you and your need.
the
You're
chair. yes.
welcome.
Thank you for the chair, for the cheap chair. I mean, not cheap because it was a discount. I don't mean cheap.
Yeah, it was a very expensive chair for very
for like
inexpensive.
next to nothing. I said, I'll sell you the money.
You know how
right
I
now.
am when things go on sale at work and
Oh, yes,
the
I do know.
rug and
Yes.
I mean, I try to.
I mean, if you send me something, the rug is a good example.
Mm-hmm.
I do say, me and Nancy do talk. Hey, is this something we want? If the answer is no, I'm going to tell you no.
Of course. And I would have expected her to as well.
But if you just bring me a rug and we don't want it, I'm probably just going to get rid of it. So,
Well, that's why
this is-
I don't buy things for other people like that because or things like that are non-returnable.
right.
So I don't want to be stuck with something I don't want. And your colors are not my colors. And
Right.
what you like might not, be what I want. So I'm purposely thinking of you when I do that for you. Or him and Nancy. So
Yeah, the question about the gifts was interesting because if I go out to lunch with somebody, let's say professionally, and they buy lunch. The only thing I can think about is my opportunity to buy them lunch.
I know.
But
Your
if I
mom-
buy them lunch, I don't ever think about it ever again. It never crosses my mind. But if it's a gift, like for a birthday or Christmas, it's completely different for some reason.
Yeah, for that stuff, we make it a point. We pay for our own when we go out, so there's never anything like
Right.
that hanging over our heads.
Yeah.
As far as
That's good.
gifts, like I don't want anything else I have to take care of. I don't want anything else to dust off. I don't want anything to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to consolidate, light my load, get it down to next to nothing, because my kids aren't going to want to deal with it.
Sometimes we entice each other, though. I'll buy if you come. Like we have
Oh,
done that.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
birthdays and stuff.
I want to take you out to dinner, for your
Tried to get
birthday.
her to Starbucks the other morning. It didn't work.
Yeah, it's like, no, I'd
It's like,
rather
I'm buying.
sleep.
Yeah, she wanted to sleep instead.
All right. If I think about the things that I buy for myself, it's always either tools or parts for something that I'm working on.
I know,
I'm-
because
I
you got
don't-
a lot of things going on in your.
Yeah, with all
yeah.
your hobbies.
I don't ever buy like stuff just to have or anything like that. So that's why gifts are always terrible for me, because it's either a tool I'll never use and don't want, or it's something I already have.
It just
Yeah,
takes
just
up
don't buy me
space.
a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
There's so many people out there in the world just that don't have anything.
Now you're really good at getting me snacks.
Yes.
I like those
I
things.
like snacks. I like snacks.
But I can use those immediately.
Yes. Well, and it's fine. Like if you're at that stage of your life where Brenda and I have been at this stage too, we were a long time ago. If we can't burn it, meaning like candles.
Candles, use it
If we can't, yeah,
like lotion.
you can't burn it, wear it, spend it, or eat it. We didn't want it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because all of those things are consumables.
Right.
You're going to burn all that candle and you're going to throw it away. You're going to use all that lotion and then it's going to be gone. It's not something you have to take care of from now on. It's not like a trinket that only, whatever.
What if somebody gives you a candle but it smells bad? Like you just don't like the way it smells.
Oh, we've learned that lesson. Or we bring them into the house, or like when we were at Aldi, I bought one that she smelled and it was okay. There were some that she brought back here I couldn't stand the smell of.
What'd you do with them? Throw them
She
away?
I don't know if she
told-
took them back to work.
Well, no, I bought
Just put
those
them on
from
the shelf.
Aldi.
Somebody will stock them.
I had bought 2 or 3 of them, and she was like, that smell, it gives me a headache, it makes me feel nauseous, whatever. So I'm not going to do that. She lives in this house, and I'm going to respect her, even though I liked it. But it's not that big a deal. I can switch a candle. If it's a consumable, then you can use it. But with the candle, what I did was I took that one and I put it outside on the back porch, which she never goes outside. And then the ones that I hadn't burned or opened yet, I did return those
Okay.
because it was the polite thing to do. I don't want her to walk in the house every day and get a headache,
I don't remember what scent it was now. It had to have been
Gardenia
I was
or
going to say it had to have been
something.
floral.
Oh.
The floral scents just, I like baked goods.
See, I don't like the food because it makes me want to eat.
Hungry.
Yeah, okay. Food flavor.
Like muffin or,
muffin
Cinnamon. They have
candle.
cinnamon. Cookies. They have baked cookies, vanilla.
yeah.
No,
Oh, they have,
I don't think I would want that.
You didn't know. We agreed actually on a tropical one. I actually like, even though I don't like coconut, don't like pineapple, that kind of stuff, but I don't mind the smell of it. Tropical smells are fine.
Okay, interesting.
we should just always just get a Merlot flavored candle or scented
Flavor.
candle.
We're gonna eat it.
Yeah. Do they make those? Have you checked? Or?
Yeah, they do make wine.
Yeah, they make different.
I was gonna say you better start. That sounds like an actually good idea.
Do you want to tell us about any of your hobbies and stuff that you do now?
Yeah, sure. So I'm one of those people that I take on a hobby and I get really extremely invested, but I don't quickly move on from one and take on another. I just kind of carry them all around. Some of the more, I guess, interesting and recent ones are 3D printing. I've really enjoyed that. Once I got really good at that, I wanted to take on it's basically the same thing, but more complicated. The CNC. I don't have like a crazy Haas 8-axis CNC machine. It's just a router table, but you can still make some really cool things. I haven't even figured out everything I can do with it yet. I just started with it.
That's like us with a podcast. We're trying to learn.
Sure.
But it is fun to learn this, and even at our age, to find something you're excited about and that, you want to do and you enjoy it. It doesn't feel like it's work
Right.
or like you're dreading it or like, oh my God, I got to do this today. Like real work sometimes. I really am interested. I can't wait to wake up tomorrow so I can work on that.
Right.
So it makes it, I think that's the definition of hobby, right? A fun something.
Yeah. I think so.
Now, does Nancy do any of those with you?
No, she doesn't really care about those things.
She has her own hobbies and her own interests, though. She's very interesting and very, do her own thing. I think that's another good thing about the two of y'all is y'all allow each other the time and the space to do your own thing, pursue your own interest. And then when y'all come back together, maybe you're more interesting. Y'all bring that.
Yeah, I think one of the things that works for us is that, with 3D printing, I would love to sit with her and design something and talk about all the intricacies and print it and, fix it and redesign it and reprint it. But she's definitely not interested in that.
Could you make a whole nother Nancy?
I've seen people make like life-size prints of like themselves and other people. I don't really have the.
Could you make Brenda a man? Could you make her a Billy Idol?
I think so.
No,
we have the technology.
No,
It would just
I don't
be
need it.
very
Takes up space.
solid and stiff.
You
all
said
the
you
time.
like it'd be solid and stiff. You said you liked hard.
That was a mattress.
Well, you could lay on a hard Billy Idol. She begs for Billy Idol to acknowledge her.
I've heard.
You've heard during our.
He's coming. It'll come. It'll come.
Okay.
Somebody
coming.
somewhere will get it to him. He'll come.
He's
All
coming
right. I know nothing about Billy Idol other than he's a musician.
from
Yeah.
way back in the day.
Okay. What's a song I would know?
White wedding.
Okay. I know that's.
You do? They played it at my wedding.
Oh, really? Okay.
They did.
Interesting song to play at a wedding.
I know.
Because she was wearing white.
I wore black at my wedding.
I wore black at your wedding too. It was Halloween.
Yeah, black and purple.
That was fun times.
What else you want from me?
I want to have Nancy on next. I want to
Okay.
see if she gives the same points of view of joy and happiness. I want her to say,
No,
I want to
she
be
will.
like, what's it like living with Tyler as an adult? I want to know, did I do well teaching him things so where you don't have to teach him, like how to pick up his clothes? You pick up your clothes at home?
He just got done telling you
do
that
pick up
dorm
the
room was a
clothes.
pit.
Okay, good.
So, she will tell you because she will probably complain about it, but I'll admit it. The clothes have multiple places where they live.
Dirty ones?
So,
Tyler, why? Why? I'd like to. This is where I want to peel your brain back.
okay. let's
What
go.
makes you, if you actually have one place where dirty clothes should go, what makes them stop elsewhere?
So I have multiple locations where different types of dirty clothes go. So when I
Well-
get home from work, I take my pants off, take my work shirt off, and I am in my underwear and t-shirt the rest of the night.
Okay.
Tell you just run around the house, just half
Yep.
bust that
Nothing
naked.
wrong with that, but
Outside,
these clothes that
inside.
you peeled off, where are they going?
They usually go in a pile on the couch.
It's getting worse, Stacy. And Nancy doesn't say anything about this pile?
She does.
And
And then I also in the bathroom I have two hampers, one for work clothes, one for not.
yes, that's
And then
how
they get
okay.
located.
that's how it should be. You should have a hamper for like work clothes. Jeff does too. He has a hamper for work clothes and a hamper for real clothes because of the industry and all that stuff. Like you could have a hobby pile because I know you get sweaty and riding your bike and all the things that you do. So that might not be washed with your good work clothes or your
Yeah.
But you got to put them where they go. You can't just willy
Even
nilly.
if you line up 5 different baskets, they should at least all be in the laundry room or in the bedroom closet, wherever you put them. The couch thing has me thrown here for a minute.
Well, if you come over to my house, you do not see clothes on the couch.
I was
do
going to say, I've
move it.
never seen that.
See, yeah. It's just I'm being lazy. Nobody else is going to see this. It doesn't matter.
Nancy?
Yeah, well, she gets over it.
No, he didn't. I was in your court for a minute. I thought you were doing wonderful. You cannot tell a woman to get over it.
Well, I don't tell her to. If she
No, of course
complains,
not.
I move it. But,
Oh, okay. So you're
if she
quick to
doesn't
fix it.
complain, yeah. Maybe I'm not quick.
That's your house, though.
Right.
That's your home.
Yeah.
I don't know. Here's my thing. I don't get why people would pay rent or mortgage or whatever they're doing. That's your home. Why frig it up?
Well, I don't see it as frigging it up.
It doesn't. If that couch was right there, like your TV was here, it wouldn't bother you.
No.
To sit next to a pile of dirty clothes.
Oh, to sit next to a pile? Yes. I guess I'm sitting on the love seat. The couch is.
Are the dirty clothes
90
touching the couch, or do
degrees.
you have a blanket or something down? I'm getting more upset by the minute.
You fired her up.
They're not on a blanket.
You need to go back and listen to the Peeves and listen to Public Pants and Public Clothing.
Public pants, public clothing.
It's as bad as if you sat down wearing them.
See, you had her at walk in the door and take your clothes off. You lost her.
lost me.
Yeah,
Right.
because she believes in that too. Like her public clothes can't be house clothes.
Oh,
They
see.
have to go
I see.
immediately in the
Okay.
hamper.
In the hamper or the
See,
laundry basket.
Yeah, so you had
So-
her at.
They don't land in the living
You
room.
wouldn't wear like a pair of pants 2 days in a row.
No.
Oh, see, I would.
Oh,
Sometimes that's why I put certain things on the couch because I'm just going to wear it again.
the next day.
Yeah.
You don't think your coworkers know you wear the same pair of pants
Ah.
unwashed?
Well, I have multiple pairs of the same pair of pants.
See, I do that too.
I wear the same pants every day, no matter what, anyway.
I have the same style of pants in this exact same color
Yeah, I do too.
that are multiples.
Like my jeans and stuff.
But I still can't wear them the same day.
I
can
worked
wear 'em
a
again.
job where I wore a uniform, and that was my favorite. I wish I had a uniform. I've been at places where we don't have uniforms, and I've asked, "Hey, can we have uniforms?"
I feel like I get
Because-
so sweaty at work.
yeah,
But you're at a desk, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
he's a pencil pusher. Feel his hands. He has the softest hands. His hands are like butter. They're so soft. Oh my gosh.
Well, can't you find a little place in your closet for the pants you're going to wear again the next day? They fold them up,
Yes,
put 'em in
I can.
I think
but you don't.
I just don't. Let me ask you this. I pull my clothes out of the dryer and they just go in a pile. I don't fold them and put them away.
He might get that from me. Well, I have gotten to the point where I leave my clothes until Brenda usually. And
Oh.
Brenda, like in my head, if Brenda wasn't here, they could be in the dryer as long as they're dry for a few days.
Days?
I mean, they're in the dryer and they're dry and they're clean. Who's it hurting?
I wish I could shut my mind off like that. To me, it's something else weighing on me that has to be done. I wouldn't even start a load if I couldn't do it from start to finish and put it all away.
Ugh.
I put it away. I just don't fold them and put them in a drawer or in a closet. They're away. They're in different piles. I got my shorts here, my shirts here,
This is getting better by the minute.
so I can find everything I need. But again, like it's just us. I can be lazy. If you come over, the clothes get folded and put away, or at worst, thrown in a hamper and shoved in a closet.
We don't go in your master bedroom. Like I have a rule, nobody can go in my master bathroom and closet.
Right.
I don't like anybody else except me and Jeff in there. It's our space.
Mm-hmm.
But it's your house.
That's right.
It is
You're a
your house.
grown ass man. I have to remind myself sometimes you're a grown ass man. You're a grown ass man. And so I'm not in charge of you.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, for fun, if your mother ever complained about anything about the house, do you know what your mother complains about anytime your house gets mentioned?
My house.
Your house. I want to know if you know
I do
what
know
drives
it.
her bonkers.
It's that we have kitchen shelves instead of cabinets.
That's it. So there's no intent of ever putting doors on there.
No, there is. So for the
Y'all lived in that house
listeners,
how long?
for the listeners, our house came with kitchen cabinets with doors. The doors were awful, so we just took them off, and we've just been happy with it ever since. And we would like to eventually renovate the kitchen and get doors that are
See,
more
what's funny is that
modern.
doesn't bother me.
Oh,
That came up in, you need to listen to the last episode.
I think
Because she's
I
funny
think I
about
caught the
closet
last-
doors.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
closet
think if
doors?
your dishes are neat and the cups are turned all the same direction, I don't see a
Oh.
problem.
Closet doors, drawers, cabinets, pantry, they should all be shut. Like you shouldn't see.
Okay. I do agree about that. I don't like it when people leaves a drawer open or
Oh, yeah,
a
that-
closet door. I am a big door closer.
How do you walk away? How do you just put something up in a...
If there's no door, then I know it's not a problem.
But you can see all the stuff up in the...
Okay.
Okay.
But to
But if it's-
Brenda's point, none of our anything in the cabinets match. It's all mismatched cups and it's all hand me down, passed on.
See, that wouldn't bother me either. though.
Random plates and cups, and no two cups are the same, no two bowls are the same.
Nothing wrong with that. Look out, she'll try and buy you some dishes for Christmas.
No. I mean, we've talked about getting nicer dishes or whatever, but
It was just
haven't-
like, why?
yeah, just haven't taken the time. The point of it is that it's all organized based on most use. So the things we use the most are the easiest things to get to.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. I
But
mean,
they're not behind a door. You just reach up, grab it, and you got it. You don't have to. There are plans to put doors on the cabinets.
well, I've been hearing that for how many years y'all lived in that house? 5?
I don't know if you've priced out a kitchen renovation lately, but
Yeah, it's probably not first on the list.
like,
If it doesn't
so,
bother you.
yeah, there's so many other things to our house that we would like to
Or
have
things you
done
should worry about, like the
first.
clothes on that couch.
Yeah.
That's a
See,
sin.
Brenda would just take your whole couch and throw it on the floor. She thinks it's nasty. Like she will
Turn
bring
it
her
over.
own blanket to lay on and then throw it in your trash can when she leaves. Now that she knows.
Do you lie on the couch?
No, I'm not a big
Okay,
couch.
see,
That's
why
why you
I'm
have a
so fun-
recliner.
Yeah, like we have like our own spots where we sit and we will relax for hours a night, but we're
Do you
not,
fall
like,
asleep in that
sleeping.
recliner?
No.
No. See,
I
that,
can't fall asleep in a recliner.
My mom was real funny about that, and I think the whole thing was she didn't want my dad having one for whatever reason because she wanted the matching end tables and everything. So she had it in her head that anybody that owns a recliner, it's a sign of depression.
Okay.
Yeah, because I guess she knew people that would just sleep them and spend all their time in it, and like there's something wrong with them.
Wow.
She had it in her head that's a sign of depression to own a recliner. And that's what she'd say.
That's where you get your weirdness from.
From mom?
Yeah.
She
Do
was
you
so
think-
quiet most of the time. I don't think I got anything from her because I was adopted, so it would be environmental anything I picked up from her. And she wasn't a neat freak, really, like I was. Actually, I thought it was the other way around, but my mom, she was so much older early on. I think she was showing signs of dementia, and my dad kind of kept it hidden for a long time.
Oh,
And then when he died, it hit the wall.
oh man, I couldn't imagine.
Talk about going bonkers.
Are you looking forward to the future?
You gonna take care of your mama? Who gets her? You or Scotty?
I don't know. Scott's got more room.
No.
Well, you would want to go with Scott because you're very familiar with the space that he lives in right now.
No. I don't ever plan on moving back to anywhere in Florida.
You couldn't handle dementia at his house. There's no cabinet doors.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
You come home every day to have everything on that
Rearrange
cabinet.
everything.
exactly.
I know.
That's probably why they don't want to replace their cabinets because they're afraid
I'm trying to think of the other weird stuff my mom used to say. There was one time I called her up, or she called me up, and she said, "Brenda, what are you doing over there today?" I said, "Well, right now you caught me eating raw cookie dough." "Oh my God, Brenda, there's raw egg in there. You're going to get worms." I was like, "Well, I never got worms off of raw cookie dough, and I've eaten a lot of it."
See, I don't call you and do that, do I? I mean,
No.
no, I just walk in the house. Did you put cabinet doors up? I don't even bring it up to y'all anymore. I just complain about it all the time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you don't care.
I mean,
It's your house.
I don't know if this hurts your feelings or not, but
You don't give a shit.
it has no influence on
I
my
know.
decisions. I'm sorry.
No, I said,
I'd
just
rather just be
admitted.
honest with
I just
you.
admitted a few minutes ago. You're a grown ass man, and
Yeah.
I'm not in charge of you.
That's right.
So you
About
get to do your
time.
thing.
You're asking me about my mom, and this was, I think, an Indiana thing because of winter, as far as taking shoes off. In the house, we had a mud room, or like the front door, and the snow and the boots, everything just came off. So I know you think I don't know if you think that's weird or not. I mean, you don't wear your shoes downstairs, so.
No.
Or upstairs, I mean.
Yeah.
I just don't like to wear shoes. So
Me
I try
either.
to
I'm
take
a
them off
barefoot.
as soon as possible.
Yeah, I don't like 'em in
Me
the house.
too. He wears shoes from the minute. He steps down. It's crazy in the house. In the house, he don't go barefoot.
Why is that, Jeff, if you're not going anywhere, just out of curiosity?
Habit. Is it a habit?
Your feet hurt?
I think it's because he's always cold.
Oh, is that what? You need slippers. Some warm slippers.
Jeff said he's over there trying to sleep. He's here for moral support, and he's trying to take a nap. And now we're fucking with him. He's
Well, I was just
leave
curious.
me alone.
Okay. Do you and Nancy wear shoes in your home?
The only time I wear shoes is if I go downstairs, put my shoes on, and then forget something. I need to go back upstairs, and I don't want to take my shoes off. I'll wear them up in the house. But other than that, no. But it's not because I think it's dirty or gross. It's just because I don't like to wear shoes.
Yeah.
So does she wear hers in the house then? It's not a thing.
I'll get to my vehicle and take my shoes off to drive home.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll be in the garage working on something, throwing sparks, and I'm wearing sandals just
Oh,
because.
Stan. Okay, I was getting ready to say you're not in bare feet out there, are you? That's
No.
another thing. You know, people who think it's okay to be running around outside and then come in. Have you ever looked at your feet after being outside? It's worse.
Yeah, we call them Circle K feet.
Yeah, you're better off wearing socks outside than going bare feet and
I
let all
gotta
the
know
oils
what
in your
Circle
feet.
K feet comes from.
7-Eleven feet.
You don't know what that is?
No,
Dirty ass feet.
Oh my gosh.
I've never heard that
Or
before.
Circle K teeth.
When you, yeah, Circle K feet. When you, like, it's for people who walk in convenience stores with no shoes on. That means they've walked probably, I mean, like across the concrete, all through Circle K.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for, I'm not bashing Circle K. It's just a thing. Circle K feet. I mean, it just, I can't believe you never heard that. It's when the bottoms of your feet are all black
Yeah, I know. I've been
from
that way,
walking around being in public.
but I've never associated with being in a convenience store.
Yeah, it's Circle K feet.
Okay. And it's
It's
the
like-
same as 7-Eleven feet.
You've had to been in that Circle K up there at the end of 98 and 27 and seen some bare feet.
What about Quick Trip feet?
You could have quick trip feet.
What about Bucky
Kid
feet?
Well, I mean, I hope
Shoes,
Circle
no
K
shoes.
will put on earmuffs. It's kind of the dirtier floors that we're talking about. You know, like Bucky's, it's a little nicer. From what I've heard, never experienced it.
Never been to a
I've
Buc-ee's?
never been to a Bucky's.
You got to do the podcast live at Bucky's.
Oh,
You gotta do a remote
well, you
at
got to get us
Buc-ee's.
able to do that.
I think if you
So
just
next
show
time
up and do it, what are they
you
gonna
go
do?
to Bucky's, you could call in.
I'm not the Bucky's person. That would be
Oh yes, Scott is the Bucky's person.
I don't
for
ever
sure.
want to go to Bucky's ever again.
Yeah, to me, it's not exciting.
Brenda, have you been to Bucky's?
No, I've read that it's horrible.
I don't care. But
Yeah.
apparently it's a whole thing. And they're building more and more every day. Mr. Bucky is not losing sleep over missing any money, but that's a whole nother podcast.
Okay,
Yeah, right.
Bucky's. Bucky's is funny because at their little gas pumps, they have a little sign poster that's like, we pay our manager $120,000 a year and our car wash manager $110,000 a year. And I hear all the time people say, man, I should just quit and go work at Bucky's. These are people that I work with who make that much already, you know, doing different types of work. They think that going and doing that would be easier. I think it would be 100 times harder.
Yes.
I don't think people understand.
They don't. If you've never worked directly with the public, and I know you haven't back before you were
Right.
doing your thing where you didn't work with the public, but that's a beast. It's the
Yeah.
public is, it's not worth it. So you need to tell all your friends, no matter what, to have a screaming person in your face is not.
Yeah. No.
And it gets worse around Christmas. And I'm like, y'all know it's almost the birth of our Lord. And they're just, and I'm like, oh my God, this isn't very lordly. And I mean, if Santa's watching you, they need to act right.
Do we celebrate half Christmas?
And we do not celebrate half Christmas because there's
it's a
other
birthday. You
holidays
just said
throughout
it's a
the
birthday.
year. Do you remember the Happy Birthday Jesus cakes we used to make it
Yeah.
at
I do
Christmas?
remember that.
If you, I know you don't, say y'all had a child or adopted a child or whatever, would you do that with your child to carry on that tradition?
I don't know.
Oh, God, no.
I mean, I haven't thought about it.
There's
I
not
don't-
room in the brain for it.
You can't think about things that don't happen.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Whereas women are quick to what if.
Yeah, we are whatever's.
But what if?
I'm not morally opposed to a happy birthday Jesus cake. I just don't see the point in doing it.
When you can eat cake every day of your life if you really wanted to. Might not be good for you, but
Well, you're the reason it started because when you're little, because I was always like,
did this.
it's Jesus' birthday. And maybe it's just because you want a cake. You're like, where's his cake?
That's what it was. yeah.
You just want a cake.
But now I want the half Jesus birthday cake
there you go. Now it's going to happen.
in the 2-month Jesus birthday anniversary
Would
cake.
that be June 25th?
That has a 625 would be half.
You know, I need to say also that there's an odd number of days in the year.
Oh.
So you can't divide it by 2 and that be like, you can't just,
But if you're going by months, you know what I mean? Otherwise, we would say we were how many days old we are, but we don't. We count our birth years by months.
right.
So it's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Maybe
Tyler.
it works.
Think of those
I don't
people that
know.
think they're 40 and it was a leap year birthday and they're really only 10.
Oh my God.
Are they acting 10?
No.
They might. Some of them might be wrong with a lot of
Did
people.
you know there's a leap second?
What is that?
No.
How do you have this in your brain? Because it's
I don't know. I
unusual
wish I
one.
could get rid of it.
Do tell.
Don't know. What's a half?
Is this common
what's
knowledge?
it called?
Where am I-
No, the leap second.
What does that mean? A
So it's the same thing as a leap year,
but it's
Oh,
a second.
but they add a second to a day every now and then, or
Try to
take a second
to keep
away.
the calendars even.
Stop.
Because
That's
a day, it's not exactly a day is not exactly 24 hours to the second long.
Oh. No, I didn't know. See, that's stuff I wouldn't care about. I'm not going to worry about a second.
I mean, that's just kind of crazy,
Well, you should, because over 1,000,000 years, it really threw things off.
right?
I won't be here for 1,000,000 years, so I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. I don't think people are worried about it. Are you worried
It
about it?
matters if
Why?
you're like I think it's more of a computer thing.
We're good. We're good with that. But I know we had a time limit with you, and I'm sad to say that we have reached
Oh,
our max capacity, but we appreciate you coming over and spending the day
I
with us and
know.
having
I know.
dinner and podcasting with us. And I know you're going to come back because this was so much fun.
Yeah, if you want
Nancy.
me back, I'll
Yeah,
come
we
back.
Yes.
do. Oh,
and
see,
Nancy.
you and Nancy. We'll
You want us
all
both at the same
both
time?
at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
So
I feel like it'd be way better if it was just her.
I would love to have her. I
Because
would
then you could ask her questions. There'd be no influence by me being there.
just like right now, there's no influence.
Well, I'm not influencing.
I know nothing
Well, she
influence.
might be. I don't know. I might be wrong, but I feel like she would try to be nicer if you ask her questions about me, she'd try to be nice,
what would you do if she just wigged out on you? Said, that bastard won't put gas in my car or anything. He runs that
Pick up
thing
his
dry
clothes.
where it's
Stacey,
sucking
can you believe he
I would
leaves his
probably
clothes?
just
on the damn
laugh.
couch. And
He leaves his clothes
Just sit
everywhere.
As long as she comes back to normal at some point. If she just stayed like that forever, I would be a little upset if you guys just
like,
broke her spirit.
we're going to break your wife. Wait till we get our
What
mitts
would
on
you
the
do if she came out acting like me or Brenda out of this podcast? You'd send her back in and be like, go and do whatever you just did. Can you imagine one of each of us? Poor Jeff. I know. He's so funny. I was like, babe, I can't believe, he hasn't held on to every word of every podcast. And so he's missed a couple. And he's like, I lived it. Why do I need to listen to y'all? I hear y'all all the time. Whatever you
He was like laying in bed, headphones on, and you tried to ask him something. And he just said, "Be quiet. I'm listening to your podcast." You prefer that?
Yes.
I would prefer him to listen to my
I think he's
podcast.
listening to true
He's
crime.
listening
or-
to someone else's podcast. But it's a man.
Cheating.
It's a man. So I'm not just. If it was a woman's podcast that he was listening to, and
And what if it was one of those, what is it, ASMR things, and she's whispering to him?
I would cut his ear off and throw that earbud out in the street and run over it.
She's saying,
But there's no gas in your car.
are you sleeping?
I always ask,
That was just a Saturday thing for Scott. He'd get up and go fill up the car. My dad did the same thing. Fill up both tanks. He washed them. He wanted to do it himself because he was funny about the paint on the vehicles. He would do the oil changes too, but of course that wasn't weekly. That was whenever they needed them. But that was his Saturday thing. I remember my dad taking both the cars to fill them up.
wow.
I take my car every Sunday. I drive on Sundays. There's nobody there at the QT that I pass.
You
Every
going
Sunday.
barefoot?
Nope, I don't go barefoot. I don't even go in the building. I just
I was
my
going to
gas.
see your Circle K face. What would you do? Just
You wouldn't want me to walk on your carpet in them. I wouldn't do that.
Just bring a bucket outside, I guess, and wash your feet outside if you had to
Well,
walk
they've
around
got the
barefooted.
little things, that you use to wash your windshield. You just,
You just scrub your feet.
yeah. Got the little
In my
squeegee
back.
on the back.
Then you don't have to take a shower on Sunday.
There you go.
Sounds like the best of both worlds.
So, what are we gonna whine about next
We
time?
calling it?
Yeah.
Well, we are going to have a part 2 for our pet peeves. They
you
are
have a pet peeve?
Yes. Do you have
Do you have a pet peeve that is
something
just
that
like
irritates you, like those
besides
clothes
anything to do with
irritate
me?
Nancy?
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't like it when people don't do the most efficient thing in public. Like,
Well, fair
I would
statement.
love
Are
for you to come to work with me one day and watch an
no,
employee.
I don't think I could.
are you referring to driving or workers or just all of it?
All of it.
Like, if you're in a crowded place and there's like a group of people just stopped in the middle having a conversation and you can't like walk through. Or if somebody is like driving unpredictably or just inefficiently, can't stand it.
Inefficiency bugs you.
Yes. It
is
does. It does. It does.
this is why you would be a good manager, be able to rein your people in from being inefficient. And then also, I think you'd be a good teacher. The way that you can break things down in
Yeah.
layman's terms. I think that's another thing I taught you. You're welcome. I always like, dumb it down. I don't know what you're talking about. Dumb it down. So I think you're welcome.
I think that's what we need to do on our next podcast together is you have some technical questions that you can ask me and I can dumb it down for you.
And you can dumb it down and make it basic. Yeah. We can do that.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
Because I do love teaching. I've worked a lot of jobs where I have to train people, very technical, hands-on type of jobs. And I love training people.
nice.
Do you like training the younger, like in their young 20s? Have you ever had any of those yet?
No,
Oh,
no.
I can't wait until you do. I want you to call me immediately.
I think I have had some
Like
people who are in their
19.
mid-20s.
Oh, okay. Most people
Not
in their
that young.
mid-20s, there's something different. It's like there's this cutoff of, it's the 18, 19, 20-something, 20-year-olds,
Yeah.
21. And they're not all bad. Because recently I have met some who have regained my faith in humanity again.
Okay,
But the majority are making me worried for our future very much.
I got you.
You should be. Are you worried about any? You don't worry about shit, do you? Takes up too much brain space. You need. You need for your smart stuff.
No. I like conversations about the future, especially like now, we're in historic times with, the investments in, what we call artificial intelligence. Things are changing more rapidly now than they ever have. And if you think of like the start of the industrial age or the internet, like things are accelerating technologically and future implication wise more now than ever.
That's true.
So, I mean, there's a lot you can go into there. I do think about that just because it's interesting to think about. But
Like what the future is going to be like in 5 years. Because imagine 5 years ago, the technology that we didn't have then, how fast it's grown. Is that what you're talking about? How fast?
yeah. Like, the idea of having like a human shaped robot walking around your house, picking up the clothes off your couch and putting them in a hamper.
That's right. You need one.
That would be, it would be impossible to do it without a computer being able to look at a picture and evaluate every little tiny detail in it like we have now. Like things are going to change faster than they ever have in any other point in history.
So if you and Nancy could have a baby robot that was human-like.
I'd just rather have an adult robot. Why would I have a baby robot?
Because then you could raise it the way you want it and teach it
I don't think
all the
that's-
things that you want it to be. And then you would have
might rebel.
an adult robot that you raised and taught every single thing you want it to
Okay.
learn. Like a baby alien. Would you have a baby alien? What if you could? Would you?
A baby alien? It depends on what kind of alien it is.
Is it a baby Yoda or is it like
Oh, well.
the alien from the movie? That's
Right,
if it's
yeah.
a Grogu, we gotta have one. Gotta have one.
I know. All right, we said we were going to wrap this up.
I
Tyler's got to
know.
go home, and I don't want him to, but
right.
I know I hate it. I
well.
hate it so
I know,
much.
But he's giving us things to think about and to talk about on the next episode.
There you go.
Absolutely.
I do need to touch upon, we didn't address the trivia question last time, and Carol Lee answered it on the Facebook page. Camille called in. The answer to the Lutz family was the Amityville Horror. And our next trivia question is going to be, which song do we associate with Christmas that was originally a Thanksgiving song? So that's our next trivia question. It was
don't know.
a song for Thanksgiving, but we use it as a Christmas song. So that's our next
Deck the
question.
house with boughs up only.
That's not it.
Damn
Nope,
it.
nope.
All right. We've eliminated one.
Yeah, so all the other Christmas songs I'm going to start listening to now because,
I'll give you one. It's not Jingle Bells.
is it
Did I ruin it?
Jingle Bells?
I'm not telling.
Oh,
Oh.
shit. Is it Jingle Bells?
All right. Well, there's two.
Yeah, that's funny.
I
Okay.
know. Wrap it up.
That doesn't make any sense. All right, so it's Let's Wine with Brenda and Stacy. Find us wherever you find your favorite podcast. Of course, if you already listened to this, you already have. You can email us at bsstudios@myyahoo.com. We appreciate all the emails that we've had, all the texts, all the Facebook, all the comments on YouTube. We love it. We love it. Keep them coming. Thanks for listening. Tyler, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So much fun. That's a wrap. Bye.